Good morning. How are you? I know. Exact time is not my best friend today, but this change in weather that we've had has brought on one of those beautiful migraines that we love so much. That was my yesterday afternoon. Feeling so much better today. Thought I'd get outside to get some fresh air. We've had a little skift of snow, so I'm bundled up out on the deck. I think I'm jokingly but half seriously trying to climatize myself, and I'm going to tell you why in a moment. But I just wanted to give you a hello. I wanted to check in and just see how everybody's doing today. Just to have a little fun. It's the 25th of January. I believe when we talked on Monday, I also couldn't believe the date. So here we are. Yeah, I'm just going to give people a moment to hopefully join us in the live portion of this. But of course, if you're catching us on the replay, thank you for checking us out later on. You're still a part of the conversation and still really want to connect with you. So please say hello in the comments. Feel free to join the conversation any way you feel called on your heart. And yeah, this place is our place of connection, of having a coffee together, of sharing information, of feeling like you're part of something bigger. And so, as always, I'm so happy that you're here. Angie, I'm sorry you had a disappointing day. And yeah, we'll release our negativity and our headaches together while we wait for some people to join us. And maybe none will, and that's okay. It can just be us. Let's just take a big, long, slow, deep breath in together. And gently let that go. Sigh it out. Let all that air out. Oh, let's do one more of those. That felt really good. I don't know about you, but it sure did for me. So slow, deep breath in. And release. There we go. Let's drop our shoulders a little bit and yeah, connect with each other. How are you? So I was joking a moment ago that I was decided to do coffee club outside, even though I can't tell if there's like a little bit of snow falling or if it's just coming off the roof or what. But I think there's like the lightest sprinkling of snow happening. It's not like horribly cold out. It's chilly. We had a little skift overnight, but I thought I should get outside when it's colder and climatize because this weekend I wore my toque to celebrate today is Banff Snow Days. And so Banff and Lake Louise Tourism get together, do these very cool snow days. And my company, Limelight Audio and Media, was a part of Banff Snow Days pre-COVID. Part of the team was out to be a part of the celebration and the fun. And we're really excited that we will be back to do it again this year. And I get to go out and be part of the festivities this weekend, which I think is going to be a whole lot of fun. And what's happening, what if you're in the area, what I think would be really cool if you wanted to check it out with Banff Snow Days is the fact that they closed down Banff Avenue on Saturday. There will be 2 shows put on by Ski Joor Canada. And if you're not familiar with ski joring, that is when you are skiing behind being pulled by horsepower, an actual horse. It is the most fun. It is a complete riot. It is really cool. And we're really looking forward to having some fun with this on Banff Avenue on Saturday. And I'm hoping to line up somebody from Ski Joring to chat with us, maybe even Friday morning, because I think it would be really cool for you to learn some more and kind of where it came from. But we'll definitely share some videos and some pictures on my social media from that day. But if you can come out to Banff, it's free to attend as it's just along Banff Avenue, and you will see people going over jumps, doing flips, going crazy fast, all on their skis, all powered by somebody on horseback. It is so much fun. So hopefully we will see you in Banff this weekend for that. So I thought, just in time, it's so beautifully crafted, right? We'll stay in the positive, that we will have a winter, like it's like a winter swell or something. I can't think of what the word is that they call it now. Morning, Jim. I'm glad you're here. Basically, our weather is taking a big shift to being a lot colder by this weekend. And so we're going to have a high of maybe minus 22 on Saturday. So if you're coming to join us in Banff, layer up. One of the things that's cool about skijoring and the whole event around it is that it's based on some pretty fun Western attire. So you are encouraged to polar vortex. Thank you, Angie. You're encouraged to don your furs, your faux furs, all your Western layers, all of the things, and come and have some fun. So I thought I better get outside while it's chilly and start to climatize myself to being outside in the cold, because of course the weather is going to change into this freezing cold weather when I have to stand outside all day. The good thing is, the hotel has a hot tub. The good thing is Banff has hot springs, right? So I'll probably live. It'll be good, but it's going to be a fun weekend. So, how are you today? What's going on in your world? That's what I'm preparing for here, along with a lot of other really cool things. And so if you're watching Coffee Club and you've never received an email from me before, I would love you to join our email list. And I say our because I have a lot of really cool collaborative work coming up in the next few months. And if you know me, you know how much I love collaborating with incredible people. And there will be some very cool collaborative work coming up that I want to share with you that you might miss on a post or a coffee club. So I'm going to start sending out email information. Now, when I say that, it's not going to be thousands of emails. I'm not going to blow up your inbox. I'm just wanting to get information out in case there's some cool things that you would like to be a part of, because I think it's kind of cool. And some of them open to being online options for those who view from all over the world. So kind of cool. Yes, Jim, Mike is going to be there. There would not be a Western event without that announcer, I don't think. So yeah, we are going to both be out there this weekend. So it's going to be really cool. So yeah, if you want to be on the email list, you can DM me your email, or you could throw it into the comments, and then you can join that list and have a little bit of fun with us. One of the other cool collaborations that I thought I would chat about today is I have collaborated with my friend Jess, and we have formed what we are calling the Inner Light Healing Collective. So you can find us on Facebook and you can find us on Instagram if you look up Inner Light Healing Collective. And what we are doing is creating an online community where we collaborate with a bunch of people. There's my favorite word again. And together, her and I are collaborating to share the things that we do. Our hopes and our inspiration is to create safe space for people to get healing from all different kinds of modalities. My area of expertise, obviously, being meditation. Jess's is in yoga and Reiki, and we just want to connect with people in the community and offer them space. But the cool thing is the fact that it's an online community is you have the opportunity to be a part of that community no matter where you are. And every day of the week, we want to share content with you that allows you to step more into your healing journey. And we're going to get Jess on Coffee Club so you can meet her and have a little bit of fun. But one of the things that we're sharing on our socials today is working on our mind health and sharing some of our favorite books. And so I brought a couple of mine that I wanted to share with you because they're two books that I feel everybody should own copies of, because they're ones that you will refer to at different points in your life. You will read again in different stages of your life, and it's going to have different meaning to you. But they're two of my most favorite books. And Most people, probably if you are in my close circle, you have received this gift from me at some point, at least one or the other, or both, if you're lucky. And I just wanted to share those with you today. You can read more about some of our favorite books on the Inner Light Healing Collective social media, but I just wanted to share with you today. So, one of my most favorite books that my friend Christy, who's been on Coffee Club before, who's an incredible Reiki master and healer, and just one of my dearest friends, she lent me a copy of this book a few years ago. And gosh, reading this book it's simplistic, but it is beautiful, and it is altering to life. It really is. I know that sounds very grandiose, um, because how do you recommend a book that's going to change your life? But I could pretty much guarantee you, when you read this book, you will have a shift, whatever that looks like, and you can have life-changing moments if you choose to step into them. So the book I'm talking about is The Four Agreements by Don Michael Ruiz. And this book is, gosh, yeah, it's one of my most favorites. And when Christy lent it to me, I was in a space where I think because I'm always on a seeking journey to learn. I'm a lifelong learner, and just in the process of healing so many things in life. And this book is, yeah, it's life changing. And the four agreements I will share with you briefly, but I would just like pick up this book. It's not very big, it's not very thick, but I promise you, you will read it and it will be like, and then you'll want to go back and read it again in a year or two. It's one you want to keep a copy of this in your life. So the four agreements that Mr. Ruiz shares with us seem very simplistic. So the one is to be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions, and always do your best. Those are the four agreements you should make with yourself in life. Now, they sound incredibly simple, and you're just like, that's it? That's all I got to do? But they are incredibly difficult. That's the thing is, I've said this before, like sometimes the things that are the most simple are actually the most difficult because they require us to strip away all the things that we love as humans to complicate our lives with, honestly. So those four agreements, and I promise you, if you read this book and it doesn't do something, then I want you to connect with me because it honestly will. But read it because it is beautiful. And then if you want to get continued, what's the word I'm looking for? Reminders of it, is you can follow Don and his son, who now is an author and works within his company, on Instagram. And it's just under Don Miguel Ruiz. And you can follow their Instagram and you get some really beautiful, positive content into your feed every day. But I love this book. I love this book. And yeah, it's about time that I read it again because it's been a few years. So I'm going to be diving into this book this year as well. I feel like I've got a stack a mile high on the nightstand by the bed right now. So I don't know when I'm going to get into it, but I know that 2023 is the year to dive into the four agreements. And I would love you to let me know what you think of it after you read it. My other favorite book that I gift everyone that comes into my life at some point, I'm pretty sure, has got a copy of this. And I've talked about it on the show multiple times. And this is Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart. And so basically, these are, like, it's dated, if you look, that there's a little paragraph to read each day. So it's called a daily meditations book. And I've picked up and have read this book multiple times, even before I knew what meditating really was, and before that came into my life, and before I became a teacher of it. It's a thought-provoking book, and it gives you this little blurb every day, and so you can read it. You could follow along with what day you're on today. You can pick it up in the middle of the year, the end of the year, the start of the year, whatever that looks like. And it just tells you a little bit of a story. Melody is a very gifted writer, and she gives you a little bit of a story and then something to think about, to reflect in your own life. So it makes an incredibly great book for journal prompting if that's something that you've wanted to add into your life this year, because sometimes just picking up and journaling at any point is a little bit overwhelming if you don't really like that. I know that we've been journaling a bit in our meditation classes, and I've got students in there who hate journaling and they scruff their face at me every single time. But pen to paper uses a different part of your brain, and it's very, very good. It also allows you to work through some thought together. And like I say to the people who hate it, is you're welcome to burn your journal at the end, because burning stuff also feels really good. You know, that's one of my favorites. So it's just an opportunity to do some self-reflection. And sometimes we don't know. And I have found with this book that it has given me the opportunity to reflect on something that I didn't know I needed to reflect on. Like, you receive a message, depending on, like, I don't think it matters what your belief system is. You are sent messages from a higher power of what you believe in all the time. This book, I find, is really exceptional at giving you the message you need on the day. Because there's times where I haven't gone through it every day per calendar year. Like, I'll miss 3 or 4 days and then I'll read one, or I'll flip back and be like, what did I miss yesterday? And the message from that is always very impactful. So these two, my most faves, we'll be talking about it on Inner Light Healing Collective today. And I just wanted to share those with you because they're just awesome. And I think that you would also really like them. So, morning calf. That's that. Jim says, I also like Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. Good daily lessons. Yeah. Thank you for sharing, Jim. I haven't read that one in a long time either. I remember when it first came out, we were all like, yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. But we sure do, don't we? Like, if we think about that for a moment, we love sweating the small stuff. We sweat like a pig all over the small stuff. It's just what we do. I don't know. So, yeah, that was on my heart to share with you today, was those couple of books, and invite you to join Inner Light Healing Collective online. It is our healing community where we're going to continue to share information, and we'll have Jess on soon. And I got in touch with Judy, our favorite teacher of the lessons of Chinese New Year. And she wasn't able to join us this morning, but she's really excited to come back and share some of the messages for Year of the Rabbit with you. So we'll hopefully be getting her on to chit chat with us next week on the show. So I think that would be really cool. And yeah, as you check out this video, wherever that looks like for you, whatever time you catch this, whatever day it happens to scroll into your feed, even if you're not with us live, please share some of your favorite books in the comments if you like. Anything else that you've got going on, just say hello. Have an amazing day, Jim. Cheers to you. I will bid you farewell for today. Again, there may be hair in my mouth. There may be a Friday coffee club if we're able to catch up with the crew from Ski Jour Canada to talk about the event this weekend. I know they're kind of busy, so I'm not exactly sure, but I will try to post to give you a little heads up if there's going to be that. Otherwise, be sure to check socials on the weekend. I will share some pictures from the event for you, and we will see you back here for sure Monday morning at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time as we start another beautiful week together. So I hope you have a really good day. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Please feel free to join the email list by sending me your email so you can keep up to date with some of the cool things that are coming up. Some really cool connection opportunities for you, not just with me, but with the amazing people I collab with. So we will chat with you again soon. Have an amazing rest of your day. Yeah, and don't forget, at some point today, I want you to stop what you're doing, take a big, deep breath in and out, and drop your shoulders. Bye, everybody.